Hey guys, welcome back. DreamRiver23 here with another Let's Play episode of Minecraft. I'm joined once again by Chris.
Howdy.
And Steve.
Hey, yo.
Alright, so on the last video we tried getting the compressor, the reinforced glass, and the extractor completed in the episode, but as you can see it ran a little long. Just getting the solar panels all set up. I'm going to give you an idea of what we did. We actually added another solar panel on here, so since I found out that you can run 5 EUs per tick on the 10 ultra low current, it can run 5 EUs per tick. We actually set it up in sets of 5. A lot of people are going to say, why didn't you just make a flower? Because I wanted to set under here under reinforced glass. We're also going to try to run a test at the end of this episode just to show you how resilient reinforced glass can be, and so that will be pretty fun, trying to lure a creeper onto our area. So we have 10 solar panels now. They are running underneath. I'll give you that little tour. If you're just joining us, you didn't watch the last video, thank you for closing the door behind me. So this episode we're going to knock out a compressor, reinforced glass, and an extractor. And we did start moving some of these things over to the side wall so we can actually use them. Don't know if you're going to be able to see under here very well, but we should actually have this to where you could walk under here and see it. Can't really see it very well. I can see one solar panel. But they're wired with ultra low current, and they go in here through copper cable into the MFE, which is charging nicely. Dun, 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 dun. 316,000 roughly. And then going through, we actually have to use a gold plated cable, the gold insulated cable. This is 2X insulated, running to the low voltage transformer, the medium to low voltage transformer, just for the fact that if you run copper cable on there, your copper cable will disintegrate. And then we have copper cable coming out from there, running underneath the ground, under to right here, so we have our electric furnace and our macerator set up. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I do have, we did get some electronic circuits somewhat prepared. That's about the only thing I have prepared on here. I need to get some machine blocks, and I also need to empty some of this case because I don't need tin right now. Buildcraft's powered stuff. I don't need any cables. Or no, that's red power. Oh, see, I'm putting stuff in the wrong place. That's industrial craft. There we go. Don't need the ultra low current. I don't need any rubber. Indigo flower, that's a part of something else. But I do need some food here in a second. Alright. So, to make the extractor, which we will use first, we need to get some tree taps made and some machine blocks. I'm going to take these iron ingots. Oh, you already got some iron ingots for refined?
Yeah.
Alright, so you got 16 of them in there?
No, I only have 8. I was focusing more on the compressor. I was going to get the materials ready for that for you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to throw another 8 in there just so we have the refined iron for it. Throw these in here. Now, I'm going to need wooden planks so that I can make... I'm going to need more wooden planks. No, that should actually be good.
There's some in the wood chest over there.
So, we're going to make 4 tree taps. To make the tree taps, it's pretty simple. You get your wooden planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. So you put them in that little design. It actually looks like the tree tap, so pretty easily. Go ahead and get those out. Now these they don't stack, so there's 1 per. Go ahead and get the 8 iron for the machine block. Steve.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Why'd you chop a hole in it? Don't be chopping up my ground. Alright, so we have our machine block with the 8 refined iron. And that should be everything we need for this. Now we're going to set our machine block up top. Put an electronic circuit right below it. And get our tree tops on the side. Tree taps on the side. That's going to make our extractor. Voila. Extractor made. Oh, I see what you did. I see what you did there. So, we have our macerator now, macerating some iron. We have our extractor, and we have our electric furnace. I think eventually I'm going to want to put up another electric furnace right beside there too.
Sounds a good idea.
Now with the extractor, do we have any just resin, or did we use it all up?
I think we basically used it all.
Awesome. Can one of you guys go take a tree tap and see if you can get some resin? I just want to show them the extractor,
Actually,
how
Chris
it
has
gets 1 for 3.
Chris has got some wood in there.
Well, that's the rubber wood. That rubber wood actually, in the extractor, will get it 1 for 1, so you'll get 1 rubber out of 1 rubber wood. With the resin, the sticky resin, you'll actually be able to get 3 rubber out of 1 sticky resin. Alright, we need to get 1 more machine block. And
I've got it right here. I've got the machine block right here, Drew.
Alright, thank you, sir. And 6 stone. Do we have just regular stone anywhere?
I just made it as well.
Oh, you're the man. Thank you, sir.
And there's the refined iron from the circuit, for the circuit.
Oh, I actually have a circuit.
Never mind.
It's all gravy. Alright, so to make the compressor, you put the machine block in the center. You're going to put 6 stone on the sides, just the smooth stone, and an electronic circuit in the bottom part right there, and that's going to give you your compressor. We're going to throw this on the outside. We should actually make it to where there's a clear top on here, because a lot of these you actually see the stuff up top. Now with our compressor, whenever you put in here, actually goes and compresses that into different forms. So that's what we actually need to use to make the reinforced glass, because for the reinforced glass you need to make an advanced alloy, and advanced alloy has a bunch of fun stuff in it. So to make advanced alloy you need to make a mixed metal ingot, which includes refined iron, bronze, and tin. Now we do have the refined iron. Well, we have 1. Let's see. How many are we going to need? We're going to need quite a few. Alright, I'm trying to figure out how many we're going to need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, for the 10, we actually need the 10 ingots.
We need tin dust, though, for bronze.
That's true. We need 1 tin dust and 3 copper dust.
Yep.
Alright, so let us go over here. See, it works out so great whenever we're planning the video, like what we're going to make in there, but then once you start making it, it's just like, yeah, no, we forgot this. It happens.
You're actually going to need more than just 3 copper dust and 1 tin dust. Lucky I thought ahead.
Right, we're going to need, because that's going to make 2 bronze dust, so we're going to need a good bit, because each mixed metal ingot requires 3 tin, 3 bronze, and 3 refined iron.
But each mixed metal ingot, like for 3 iron, 3 tin, 3 bronze, it gives you 2 mixed metal ingots.
Right. How many mixed metal ingots do we need for the alloy? Just 1 to make 1 advanced alloy. We're going to need a good bit of area. We have...
You're going to need 2 advanced alloys for the glass.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, because how many spaces do we have up there?
About a couple. A lot.
Yeah, I'm going to say we're going to need probably at least 50 to 60 reinforced glass just to cover what we have so far up there. Oh, thank you, sir.
Yep.
Reinforced glass is a great thing, guys. I do want to express that.
exactly as strong as a reinforced stone.
Let me turn down my sounds a bit. Put them to 20. That's way too low. I can barely hear it.
It'll get louder.
Why are you throwing rubber down?
Because it came out of the extractor.
Oh.
Did you need a sap resin?
The sticky resin, I was going to just show a demonstrate with the extractor what the sticky resin does. Alright, and I do have... I can go and show just a base of what tin does, like how to make an advanced alloy ingot. So you're going to use 3 bronze, 3 refined iron up top, and 3 tin at the bottom. Gives you 2 mixed metal ingots. And then the mixed metal ingots you put into the compressor, which is so much quieter. I do like that the compressor is a lot quieter than the macerator.
Oh man, after you start using the recyclers though, those things get really annoying.
Yeah. And there we'll have an advanced alloy from the mixed metal ingot. Do we have enough glass? Do we have 7 glass that I can just show how to make a reinforced glass? Okay. With these right here, I can make 1 set of reinforced glass.
Miscellaneous
I
chest
have
has
4 more
glass.
bronze for you.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And you got 4 sticky resin on you.
Oh, thank you, sir. So to make the reinforced glass, you simply put 7 glass in the little eye configuration, like that. And then your advanced alloys on either side, and you get 7 reinforced glass. So every piece of glass you put in, you get a piece of reinforced glass out of. So there's that part. And now for the extractor, which is going to be loud, we'll put in these 4 sticky resin. Wait, I actually have no sound for the extractor. Nice. What are y'all dropping at me?
1 more.
Oh, gotcha. So, as you can see there, 1 sticky resin turns into 3 rubber. A lot more efficient than 1 for 1 just in an electric furnace. If you don't have an extractor, if you're just fresh, new, starting up to industrial craft, the extractor is a must because you use so much copper cable, it's ridiculous.
It really is. They should actually include like high voltage cable and stuff like that in higher tier machines.
Let's go ahead and we can make...
Or at least let you use copper that's not insulated.
Did that iron get unmacerating?
Yeah, I had to put some copper and stuff in there to make bronze. But here's the dust.
I just seen he's getting kind of low.
And these
All
you
right.
guys have
I need 5 more bronze.
can do.
So our extractor should be done. So we have 16 rubber now. Let me go ahead and put that in the industrial craft manufactured items box.
You know, instead of making ingots from now on, you guys need to just keep a box of dusks.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. So that way we can just do what we need with them.
Because then you can easily make bronze.
Some of these things organized just in my little headset. Also, I should probably eat.
I've died enough times in the past couple of minutes here that I don't need to eat.
Alright. Need some more glass. Not glass panes.
Actually, I'm gonna grab something. Carry on without me. I'll be right back.
Planned on it.
Alright, so I got 21 Reinforced glass now. Just need to, let's see. We'll be able to get another 14 more. That'll be 35. We're still going to need more to cover that area up there, but it should help.
Here's some bronze dust. And some more.
I think you picked that one up. I just need one more bronze dust and we'll be good.
Yep.
I don't know if we'll be good enough for the demonstration, but we got to draw straws, see who's going to sacrifice themselves too.
I'll do it again. I thought it was kind of funny. Here's the bronze.
Compressor. While we're waiting for this, one thing to mention. Funny show I just watched last night with a couple buddies of mine. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. It's on Netflix if you guys have Netflix. If not, go to Redbox, rent it. I think it just came out. I think it honestly went straight to DVD. I don't know. I never saw any previews for it in theater. But hilarious show. Has a couple of funny guys in there. I always recognize them more for the movies. But let me see. It has what is that guy's last name? Alan Tudyk or Tudyk. He's the guy that was in Serenity, Night Tale, A Knight's Tale, and Dodgeball, the redhead guy. And then Tyler Labine as Dale. Tyler Labine was in Zack and Miri Make a Porno. The guy was like, hey, you guys see the game? Great humorous comedy. Enjoyed it. It was quite fun. And what did you throw me? You threw me something. Was that my cue to, hey, zip it while we're making this stuff.
I'm in a jail cell for Chris.
That's what you get for going to get something to eat. Like we ain't hungry. All right, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to put this stuff back up. That's what I need. Get the 6 reinforced iron ingots. So definitely check it out. Is that copper? Nice.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I don't know. Really funny movie. It only had like 3.25 stars through Metacritic and everything like that, but I'd say definitely 4.5 stars. Funny movie all the way through. I don't see many comedies, especially in that genre, getting a 5-star just because people aren't going to give it a 5-star. But I'd say it was great. Definitely worth running it on Netflix. I'm probably going to buy the thing because it was hilarious. So that's my little rant on some good movies to watch. Not for the kids, there's a lot of gore and everything in it, but it's, if you like Shaun of the Dead, I think I always called it kind of, last night I started mentioning it was kind of like Shaun of the Dead or Evil Dead meets Deliverance. I guess that's about as good as I can go and say what it is. What's up?
So, before I realized how to do the stairs thing over the chests, I was very confused as to how this worked. You might want to explain to these people what we've done to make these chests work.
Oh, that's a good idea. Just because it looks like it's a seamless block, like it's just regular stone, but you can still open the chest. If it were just regular stone, we would not be able to open the chest. So let me go ahead and show y'all back here what we did. We made these out of slabs Slabs are a part of red power. You can do lots of different things. And hey, there's a lot of coal going down there. Sorry, ADD, easily distracted. So with a slab, you use a diamond saw or a ruby saw and everything like that. And you can actually cut those up. I think I actually might have covered it in a video of just making a saw. Anyways, if not, you make a saw. It's on the red power recipes. And you take a stone block and you saw it once. It'll give you 2 slabs, and you can put those up. The slabs.
You should show them how to place it too, because they're kind of confusing.
That's true. The slabs, they get placed a little bit differently than a lot of items on here. And do we have any just readily available?
Yeah,
There should be
a miscellaneous box too.
All right, so this is a cobblestone cover. We'll go ahead and put that out here. So as you can see, whenever you bring up the cobblestone cover, which is the same thing kind of that we put through there, we just use a thicker one. It gives you like a little diagram. So you can lay it on the floor. You can lay it to where it's sideways, and I'll show you kind of sideways right here. You can lay it to where it's on side of it. Now, you can't put anything else under right here except for stuff that's red power. So cables, and that's really what it's made for, is cables. But you can also put them side by side. You can make it to where this fills in its own little cube. Come on. So you can do that right there. Its own self-sustaining. And through there you can actually run different insulated cables.
Actually, you've got to have the bottom one off. There you go. Now, you have to still run the cables through the floor.
Right, so it'll still be attached to the floor.
So if you didn't have that side piece, if you want to get rid of that, not that one, another one.
Oh, I got you.
Because then you can run it on the side as well. It just looks lopsided.
And it's, I mean, in that same sense, you know, if you run it to where it's
just like that,
running through there, you'd have the sides off. You could run your cables or run a switch through there, have it to where there's a pressure plate or something like that up top, and you could fill in the sides to where it looks like it's a seamless block. Nobody's going to be none the wiser. But if they were to chop into that, they're going to say, hey, wait, where'd the rest of the block go? That's messed up. The great thing about it is that, do y'all want to have, one of y'all have a sign so I can just place a sign on there?
Yeah. Might be the miscellaneous.
Wood
we might
stuff
have some over
box.
here, wood stuff. Yep. So this is the middle piece right there that's hollow. Since we have it to where it's smooth, it's not coming out and taking up another block. This is hollow. And it'll set right on the block just as if it was a regular block on there. It looks like you're humping the block. Is that why you got your name?
Family friendly, out the door, you know?
You know, we do what we can. So,
Yep.
that's how we got the blocks up on the wall. We were going to use just stairs.
Really?
At least he bleeped it himself. So that's how we got the. We were going to use stair blocks. If you don't have red power, you can use stair blocks and put them like reversed to where the flat part is on the outside right here. Now the negative part of that is that you cannot place signs on the stair blocks, on the backside of the stair blocks. They won't attach. That, and you're going to have it also to the fact that it's not going to match because stair blocks are just cobblestone or brick or wood. Well, we want it to be smooth stone like the rest of the wall. So that's what we did. Let me go ahead and make 4 more.
And if you're running smooth lighting off on mine, all these slabs look darker.
Really?
They do have a tendency to do
Yeah.
that actually, yeah, that's another thing you should mention. The slabs and anything like the slabs, the light can go through those. They're see-through to the actual lighting, but to you they're not.
Right. So yeah, in case because it sounded like he was a little bit further away from his mic on that one. The slabs, the light will travel through the slabs. They kind of show up as transparent. So now we have our reinforced glass. We are going to Lay it down.
Sleep.
Well, we kind of want them to be
Good point.
creeper ready.
You
How
guys
much
in
do you
this
have?
war.
I'll be damned. That was enough. Now, one thing that I do want to show, which we'll have to show
Oh,
later.
there's a creeper over to the south.
South.
Behind you. There you go.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Over there
it
by
is.
pig farm.
But I don't want him to go by the quarry. Where are we going to shield this from? Let's try to get him to blow up right around here.
I don't think people would mind if you put in like mode 0 to, mode 1 to make this demonstration
What's that?
acceptable. I said I don't think people would mind if you built up a wall using game mode 1 just to make this demonstration acceptable.
Yeah, but I think since I already placed it, it's gone. And that was all of them.
Damn.
Now we have one less to block it over here. Way to go.
Hell, you know what? They're cobblestone pipes.
That's true.
You probably should have blocked off these engines.
Probably. I'm going to go ahead and switch off the quarry so that it... Hey, look, uranium. Yay!
Oh man, uranium. My viewing mode isn't long enough to see Uranus in here.
Well, this should be a good amount. Like, if you get it to... If he can blow up right around where I'm standing,
Yeah, I'll be
should
with you
block.
if you guys want to go on creepers.
All right, guys. I am going to go into creative just so I can lure this guy over here. This will be the very few times that I actually do it. Here, creeper, 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 creeper. All right, Chris, you stay out of the way. Or, yeah, Chris, stay out of the way. Steve, he's coming this way now.
All right, get him to the opposite side of me. I'm gonna punch him.
So get him to lead up to you from right there.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. I'm going to go into awesome mode.
Crap, I missed. I'm sorry, you guys.
Fail.
Wow. Wow.
Like a mouse.
I
That was too
found
close to him.
two more over here.
Try not to get them both this time.
Nah, I just got one.
You guys,
Come
I'm
on,
killing myself
creeper.
for you.
Come on, creeper. No. Don't blow up on the ranch, the farm.
Bring him
All right,
directly.
I'm going to bring him directly to you.
Come here. No. Where are you going? Where are you going, buddy?
Boom! Looky there.
Beautiful stuff.
Switch to daytime.
One pipe.
No,
Two pipes.
Three, actually.
All right. So we got it back to daytime now. So we can
Go ahead.
inspect the damage.
Go ahead and fix that pipe.
I don't have any pipes on me.
I'll get some.
Okay. It's just cobblestone, so. So yeah, you can see where it wasn't, like the ones right behind here, because it blew up pretty much directly right here. That was a good explosion spot. Didn't mess up
Thank
any
you.
of the quarry because it was far enough away. But the biggest thing is the solar panels underneath withstanded the blast. And we can go downstairs while they're fixing those pipes and then turn the quarry back on. Make sure you guys turn the quarry back on after you get done.
Yeah.
This will be an example because it's under the reinforced glass. It does look a lot darker, but it is gaining energy. It still lets enough light through so that if they turn on and you get the 1 EU per tick per solar panel, it's good to go.
It's a nice 10 EUs per tick right there. Just about. Probably around maybe like 9.47.
It's
So we can guess.
it's gaining pretty damn quick. We're getting about 100 EUs per second, maybe more.
Well,
One,
there are
2.
20 EUs, I mean,
So-
20 ticks per second according to the Minecraft, the industrial craft website. So that makes
So
it sound.
that
legit.
makes about
5
sense.
times 20 is about 100.
I say we're almost getting about 200 EUs per tick or per second. So that makes about sense because we got 10 solar panels out there.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. So that looks about right. And that thing's gaining. We need to start using some more electricity. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Quarry's
See
going.
now, you guys. He wanted to use diamond cable right there to run just from the transformer to the machines. He wanted to waste a bunch of diamonds just to do that.
Yeah. You know what? We're going to get it done. All right, guys. So that's going to pretty much wrap it up. I think we got everything we wanted to. We got the extractor. We got the compressor. We got the reinforced glass, and we gave the example of it. You didn't die, though.
No, sorry.
That was going to be the fun part, just you dying out there. So what we're probably going to end up doing off camera, I know we're going to want to add another electric furnace right here. And is there anything else that we don't have as a base engine on there, like a base machine? Extractor, electric furnace, compressor. We don't have a canning machine. What's the canning machine really used for?
Induction furnace.
Yeah, actually, you can put coal fuel cells and biofuel cells in there. You can use it, and you can put them into fuel cans, and the fuel cans will burn for a good solid couple of, like maybe 10
Okay,
minutes.
so could we use those? Oh, those probably won't work in the engines though, would they?
No, I tried already.
All right, so that won't work.
Crossover mod, I'm telling you.
We'll think about it.
I mean, it's not out for the current versions that we have anyway. So
About the only thing other thing we can use. What's an electrolyzer? Electrolyzer next to an MFE, and it takes some great power to convert
Now
water
what's in
cells to
Gatorade?
electrolyze water. What?
Isn't that what's in Gatorade?
No, that's electrolytes.
Oh.
It's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes. Idiocracy reference. Sorry.
Good movie.
Great movie. I think it's honestly what's happening.
I love that movie.
All right, guys. So, covered a good bit. I am going to say that is a pretty complete episode. Like I said off camera, next time we come in, we're probably going to have another electric furnace right here. And recycler is an advanced machine, isn't it?
yeah, no, it's not.
It's not? Hey,
It's
we
a
might
very
get a
simple
recycler in there. That's something else we
It
can probably
is.
fit in this one spot. I do want to do the advanced machines to
need
get these
glowstone for it.
replaced. We have plenty of glowstone.
Okay, then yeah, that'd be good.
So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, good episode. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. As always, if you like the videos, give a thumbs up. It does help out in people finding the videos. If you find this useful and you want to show somebody else, send them a link. Post it up in the Minecraft forums, whatever it takes. And as always, I am DreamReaver23,
Humpy 33.
Live it up.
a.k.a. Derek, Chris, and Steve, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Really gotta change my name.